Welcome to Top Dog Dynasty Football League video number 2. In this video, we'll be discussing the draft date and a little draft help, a few tidbits, if you will, on how to use this site to help you with your draft. Now, the draft date is Saturday, July 12th at 8 o'clock. Now, we'd like to try and have everyone signed on well before 8. So I'm thinking maybe 7:30-ish. Everybody try to get signed on and see how your computers are up to date. Once you're logged in, obviously it'll show who's logged in and who's not. And we also set up a selection time of 60 seconds. If we set it up for anything more than that, we could be drafting for over 9 hours. Yikes! I'll be going over a few key steps to help better prepare for the draft. And again, if there's any questions or concern, please contact myself or Mikey. And also, those of you planning to do a draft on your iPhone or Android, you need an Adobe Flash 9.0 or higher. I don't know if anybody's tried to check the app, but it's still down. I've emailed ESPN, and they said there's no scheduled date for the release of the app. Please keep checking back as football season approaches. And I've also mentioned the ability to draft on the app, and they said they'd always like the suggestions, but we'll see where that goes. And again, also, please put your phone numbers in the league message section. It makes it so much easier to get your promote your trades or get your smack talk across. So let's get forward to some tips. Now, if you can see here on the screen, this is the home page. You want to go to your team, and down in this little section here, it says Edit Pre-Draft Rankings or Edit Auto Pick Strategy. So if you go to Pre-Draft Rankings, this has all the positions: quarterback, running back, wide receiver, and it says what if you say you like McCoy or say you like Charles first. Whoops! So you want to just click on him and drag him up. Let me get out of this. Oh, sure. Bear with me. Technical difficulties. Pause it.
Okay.
Now, sorry, technical difficulties. So say, here's all your pre-rankings. Again, quarterback, running back, wide receiver. And if you want to rank them 1 through whatever with your quarterback, running back all together, say you want Calvin Johnson to be your number 1. You just slide him up here, and he's number 1. Or so you want Peyton Manning number 1. Now this is if you're just going from pick 1 through without without drafting yourself. So you could set it up. Say you want Mikey's favorite, Peyton Manning, number 1, or come on, number 1. And maybe you want Calvin Johnson, number 2, because I'm so good at this. But anyways, you see the funness of this. So then you got Peyton Manning, Calvin Johnson. So then, back over here on this page, you have the auto pick strategy, which is right here. So this would be, like if you have Peyton Manning number 1, you'd want quarterback 1. Calvin Johnson number 2, you want wide receiver number 2. And then 3 best available would be as ESPN rankings would rank them, the best player on the board. Then, or unless you want to just best available all the way through, you can set it up like that. Or, like I said, you can do quarterback first, wide receiver, running back, all the way down to number 24. Which obviously is going to be a while, but say you want to do pick 13. And then after that, say it's getting real late, auto pick the rest, then you could best available there, or again, fill up your bench with, say you want an extra linebacker, an extra cornerback, or an extra running back. Then over here, you have position limits. Well, you wouldn't want 4 quarterbacks. I wouldn't anyways. Probably the most you'd want is 2. And then maybe 1 is the minimum. Running backs, 8 and 8. That's still, you can mess with these however you want. but I don't think I'd want 8, but either say 6 and 4 and 6. No, these are just rough estimates. You can do, you obviously wouldn't want 64, but you know what I'm saying. Oh, technology is great. And obviously, with having these in, so you'd want, you know, one of those, 2 of those, 3 of those, and so forth. So there. I don't. Hopefully, you know, you can get on here and look around and mess with it yourself. But if you, like I said, this is only if you miss. Say if you get up and you want to go take a break between round 4 and 6, which I wouldn't, but and then you can just place in what you want, best available or running back, and then you're set. It'll pick for you. So again, get in, play around, obviously before draft date, because you don't want to be on draft day like me, sitting here and putting 84 and 63 in there. And then you can make sure to save your settings, or it'll just revert back to default. And also, they do have this here is a draft kit, and they do have the top 300 and then the top quarterbacks, and then they got a little thing on Dynasty, but for insiders only. So I don't know if we want to pool together a little bit of money and all go in on it. That's certainly up to you guys. And it just gives you some helpful tidbits and whatnot. And also, we have some nice literature out. Some good, any of these football magazines will be good. I just picked up ESPN and US Today Football, and I have Pro Forecast. But we also printed out on these the top 300 PPR leagues. If you want a copy, email or text me and Mikey, and we'll make it available. Also, we have 100 Facts by Matthew Berry. Interesting read about spinning a player to your liking or disliking, and that's what it's pretty much all about. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. It's rather all over the place, I guess. But, till next time, I look forward to Mikey's going to do a video. I'm not sure on what, because I'm kind of behind the 8 ball here. I was supposed to do this on Friday, and here it is Saturday. But, what can you do? Alright, I'm Co-Commissioner Philip Howard signing up. Until the draft, peace!